Hey peeps, what's up? I just wanted to do a video to give you a quick little astro tip about moon transits. It's just barely scraping the surface of moon transits, but just wanted to let you know you don't have to know all kinds of detailed astrology to know about what I'm going to talk about. All you need to know is your sun sign, your moon sign, and or your rising sign to understand. The moon takes about 28 days to travel through the whole zodiac, meaning travel through every sign every month. It takes about 28 days. So it spends approximately 2.5 days in every sign. On the days that the moon transits through either your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, you are going to feel a little more emotionally charged than usual. Because the moon does rule our emotional self, and it rules our subconscious mind, what we need to feel comfortable in life, how we are behind closed doors. That's usually what the moon shows. And if you think about it, physically, the moon pulls the tides of the ocean, right? And we associate water in astrology with emotion. So if the moon is transiting over a spot that is very significant in your natal chart, then it is going to be pulling those emotional tides and rocking the boat a little bit. So on the days that this transit happens, you are going to feel, maybe like crying a little more. You'll be in that mood that's just like, oh my God, I'm just having a day, okay? Like, I'm just having a day. Everybody leave me the hell alone. I just need to get out of here. It depends on the sign and the house placement. That goes a little more deeper into detail. You might have more emotional outbursts, especially if the moon transits your ascendant or rising sign, because then the moon is in your first house. Whatever planet transits through your first house, I like to think of as you're really wearing that planet like a badge that day or that month or whatever during that time period. So when the moon transits there, you're wearing your emotions literally like on your sleeve. Like everyone can see your emotional self. You will be more prone to emotional outbursts and not having as much control over your emotions during that time. So what I recommend, if you are a person that has the patience to do this and can keep up with it, is I will post some links below to a couple of websites you can go to that tell you what sign the moon is transiting in on the days of the month. And you can pinpoint those days as like red alert days, like hello, rant, rant, rant. Emotional overload may possibly happen. What I can recommend for you on those days is carry certain crystals or gemstones that bring like a more calming energy to oneself. Also, if you have the patience for meditation, extra meditation on those days. And I said meditation, not necessarily medication. Whatever makes you calm on those days, you'll need to do a little bit extra of it. You need to breathe, okay? You need to breathe. Just relax. Don't let things get you too out of control. And I don't know, especially if you're like an Aries moon or something, you may want to hide in a hole. No, I'm just kidding. But on those days, you will be a little more emotionally charged. So just be mindful of that. Take notice of that. And maybe if you're aware, you can have more control over yourself and not get too crazy. You might be prone to more cravings on that day, because if you've noticed during like the full moon or when the moon is in Cancer or Taurus or something in particular, that brings about more cravings. And since the moon rules like comfort and food for comfort, like Cancer is the sign that the moon rules, and Cancers really turn to food for comfort and security. So on the days where you're having a significant moon transit, you may be like, oh my God, these cookies, I need these in my life right now. You know what? All of a sudden, I want some food from my home country, wherever that is. I miss my mom's cooking so much. All right, well, this has been a quick astro tip from Pisces Moon Goddess, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.